And then we went into first rehearsal. And then you're like, all right, you're going to learn these 7 pieces. And I was like, my pickup is really, And then I was like, it's going to get tested right now. And it did get tested. And I was like, all right, so this is what it is. We're in, we're out, here we go, 7 pieces. I was like, this we're going to do all the time? I'm like, because I'm fine. This is great.
Generally, we are not that fast paced. There's normally some time for us to like a good roast session. But then, I mean, Diego, you've been there, so
yeah, he's not wrong.
So like, but because of obviously the COVID restrictions, like we're trying to limit the amount of time we see each other, especially since the new lock it down rules. Lockdown rules.
Lock it down. Lock that shit down.
It's just in the president says, lock it down.
Lock it down.
So
all the way down.
The minute that happened, like
have a city to look.
Like we didn't want to. Obviously, we had a huge debate of like how we were supposed to, if we should have 2 rehearsals, make it happen in one, trying to limit the exposure because anything can happen. And if anything, because we're all off doing our work, assuming we still go in office. I had doubted, but I'm just trying to.
What's an office?
We're just trying to limit the potential of anyone getting sick, which is obviously everyone had to get tested. The goal was to get it just done at that point. So, which was fucking amazing. Like, dude, like Diego saw was part of the first project. We had to learn 25 8 counts on that one. And then they learned that in an hour and a half. And then this one happened and I was looking at the timestamp. I was like, this is a 6.5 hour routine. And they have to learn all that tonight. And I was like, Brandon, are we going to be able to? We made it happen, though. You guys fucking like.
Did he say 6.5 hour routine?
6.5 minutes. Yeah,
minutes. 6.5 minutes. 6.5 minutes.
Okay. I was like, wait.
No, what was production, Diego?
What the heck?
Oh, whole ass production.
Yeah. All right.
It's 2 Hamiltons in one recording, dude.
Don't get me started.
2 Lord of the Rings movies.
Me too. Bruh.
All right.
Yo, Hamilton is great. I mean, was great live though. Just saying.
I want to see it live.
I saw it live in January.
Jackie or Victoria?
Yeah. I mean, before, I think I was just so excited because I was so excited to dance again since everything's been closed down. You told me that there would be all these precautions. So I was like, oh yeah, we're going to dance again. It's like, gonna see real people and dance around real people again. That was awesome. So at first I was just really excited. I didn't really think too much of the audition part, even though I knew that it's an audition together with a rehearsal. Yeah. But so in doing the rehearsal, I feel like everyone was so welcoming. It was like you were already a part of a team, even though you're like, you might get cut after the next piece. But everyone was very welcoming. After, I was like, okay, gotta work out at home because this is like the pace was so fast. We had to learn a lot. Like, it was a challenge, but just the fact of being around people again, knowing that that everyone was respecting the social distancing and all that was really amazing.
What about you, Jax?
I wouldn't be the best person to ask because I was telling Emeroy and Brandon, I've been recovering from a car accident about the past couple months. So everything's just been a blur. But all I knew was that Brandon was going to be there. I trust him that he was talking anything crazy.
Yeah, don't trust Emeroy.
I was just looking forward to dancing with people, like Victoria said, and that's what it was. It was good. But I definitely had this like existential time there where I was like there, but not really there. And I was struggling, but it was just, with this whole COVID time, something that's just more and more just in my life is just being thankful for little things like that, being with people again, dancing. So that's, that was my takeaway for the day, even though I didn't feel good.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't know, like from the way you were dancing, I know there were parts that you were struggling, but I didn't know like a part of it was that you were still recovering from a car accident.
I could not have told. I could
we
not
would
tell.
not have been able to tell.
Thanks, guys. I had this like, I was so frustrated. I was like out of my body. Like, what are you doing? It was really frustrating. But everyone was super sweet and talented. So I appreciate you guys.
Everyone was.
Yeah.
Even
Emeroy. You can say it.
I know I was.
Say it. It's fine. You're new, but you can say it. I got your back. Don't worry. I'll back you up. I know it.
Before we hop, what was that?
Nothing.
Okay, I'll take that as a W on my end.
Sure.
Mark 1. Everything else is the asshole spreadsheet.